Hello, I wanted to do a video talking about this year's Australian Open, 2017. I got to go a couple times with Susie and Cameron, and this year's tournament was so good. Like I can't believe how good it was. Like, it's like I watched it like many years and stuff. But this year's and most years there's like one or two really good matches. Yeah, no, at least one or two really good matches and a couple of really good stories. But this year was like ridiculous how many good matches there were. There was so many, and I'm just gonna sum it up quickly. We got to see Istomin versus Djokovic. That was amazing. Like, we actually got tickets and we went to see Rod Laver. Him and Rod Laver play. It was an amazing match where this ranked 112 guy upset Djokovic in 5 hours and won in 5 sets. It was an amazing match. But I'm just gonna quickly sum up to the the, the final bit of it, which was like right now I think Roger Federer is ranked 17 or something, and Nadal is 9 in the world. But blah blah blah. Basically, as the tournament went on, people and Rafa Nadal and Federer kept going through it. People were like, "Oh wow, they could end up in finals together." Like, and I was like, "Oh," and I was hoping they would get in a final together. And they got further and further, and then they both got to the semi-finals. And Susie and I got to see Federer in the quarterfinals, and he got through that. It was amazing to watch him. He was amazing. I might have already done a video about it because it was really, really good. He was so... It was just effortless watching him play. Like, he just makes it look so good. Graceful, yeah, really, really good. But they both had really tough semi-finals, and it went for five sets each, and they both like I reckon scrape. I don't know if you call it scrape past, but basically they really had to try really hard to win their semi-finals, and they both made it through. And then once they both made it through, I think once Federer made it through, everyone wanted Nadal to make it through because they've got this long time rivalry, and for about 5 years maybe they haven't both been at the level where they're always in the finals together like they used to be. Probably because of Djokovic and Murray coming up. But yeah, this time was like, it was like everyone was like, oh, it'd be cool to see them in a finals together. And then Nadal won. He won in like, took 5 hours, nearly 5 hours to win in the semi-final. But basically, yeah, that Federer and Nadal were in the final together, which was really exciting. And even before Nadal won, Susie and Cam and I decided we wanted to go to a ground pass to the Australian Open on a Sunday, just to, one final time going to the tennis. And I'm so glad we did. The ticket wasn't that expensive. It was like $30, and it was such a good experience. We didn't get like tickets to Rod Laver are like $400 or something like that. But we went there and we got there pretty early, like when the gates opened about 3, and we wandered around, and then we found some seats at, they call it Garden Square, which is just outside Rod Laver, and it was pretty cool atmosphere actually. But then when I was messaging my friend Han, she goes, you guys should go to Margaret Court Arena and near the end of the fifth set, halfway through the fifth set, to get a seat, because the winner's going to go through there and with the trophy afterwards. And I suggested it to Susie and Cameron, and they were like, yeah, let's try that out. And so we did, and I'm so glad we did, because the atmosphere in Margaret Court Arena, even though there wasn't a match being played, like there was no tennis on that court, but there was people in there, and because of the acoustics of it or something, I don't know what it is, when they cheered you could hear it really loudly. And the atmosphere in it was just like pretty much similar to an atmosphere in like a real match, except like, of course Rod Laver has many more people, but you could still hear the cheers and people between points, people going "Go Roger!" and then cheering and all that stuff. And when Hawkeye does the thing, everyone's like clapping, 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 clapping. It was really good atmosphere. Some funny things that happened was like there was like some announcer guy who would talk in between like sets and stuff like that, and he goes, "I can tell you guys as tennis fans in here, because when the umpire says quiet please, on the Rod Laver Arena, everyone in the Margaret Court Arena goes quiet as well." It was amazing. And also, it was really cool because he goes, who's a fan of Federer? And everyone's like cheering. Who's a fan of Nadal? And there was a lot of cheering as well. And then he goes, who doesn't care who wins? And it was really quiet. I was like, that's good. It's like people in here actually really care about the game. It was awesome. During the match, I'll tell you, now we've talked about the actual finals. Like, I'm just going to tell you, it was hyped up so much. Like, it was like, basically, it felt like there was the whole world of tennis, people like tennis would be watching this match, because it's been so long since they were together, and so it was hyped up to the max, and actually this match lived up to the hype, which is like incredible, right? That's kind of rare that it happens like that. So first set Federer won, like he was looking really good, and then second set Nadal came back, like he blitzed back. I think he got a double break or something and won. And at that stage, I was like, oh man, Nadal's like looking really good. Federer looks like he's having a lot of trouble, and we're like, come on, Fed, come back. And then in the third set, Federer broke Nadal. I was like, yes! Like, and these were not easy breaks. They were like, they had to try so hard to break it. And so he won the third. And then after that, Nadal won the fourth. So I was like, oh, we're going to a fifth set. And because I was really hoping Federer would just win it in the fourth set, like, you know, because fifth set's like touch and go, you can win or lose. And then in the fifth set, Nadal got the break straight away, so he was up, like, and then every game after that, Federer, when he was going against Nadal's serve, he almost would break. He would get a break point and then he would lose it. Like, I reckon 2 times he got the break point and then lost, and then had to win his own serve, and then have another crack at it. It felt such a battle, I swear, this battle. One thing I gotta say about this match, these two, I'm so amazed by them. Like, they did not give up. Because sometimes you're watching a tennis match, and the person that's losing, they just like crumble and they just give up, and they hit bad shots. Not these two guys. It was nuts. Incredible, like the best. Like you cannot get over how amazing, under this pressure situation. Oh, and then finally Federer won. Like he broke Nadal, so then it was square, and then it felt like his momentum was going in his favor, and then I think he kept playing, and then he broke Nadal again and won it, and then I think the game where he won it, he won on some challenges, and it was so exciting. So he got the challenges right, and then when he won, he jumped up in the air. It was so cool. It was really, really awesome, and so his reaction was fantastic, and also his speech was fantastic. The two of those guys, what I really like about this is they're such rivals. They've had so many battles, but they actually are really good friends as well. Like, they really respect each other, and like I think 5 months ago, Nadal opened a school for tennis or something, and Federer came and helped him to open it, and then they had a match, and they wanted to play each other again, and like Federer had an injured leg, and Nadal had injured wrists, and when they were playing there was all these little kids around, and then they said to each other, is this like the best they can do? They're, oh, it's so sad. And then they never dreamed that like a few months later they would be in the finals of the Australian Open, and they actually were, so it's like crazy. Like, they didn't expect to be this far, so that's kind of adding to the story of how awesome it was. So Federer won, and then yeah, it was so exciting because we were in Margaret Court Arena for it. I'll show you some stuff, like, I don't know, because the thing was, yeah, after he won in Rod Laver, he was going to come to Margaret Court Arena just to do a victory lap and say hi to the fans, which I think is really cool. Like, the tournament would do that, like, because not everyone can get tickets to Rod Laver Arena. They're really expensive, and they're limited, to how many thousands can do it. So it was a good way to get the other fans who couldn't get tickets to like see the trophy and see the winner and stuff like that. And I'm so glad Federer won. It was really good. Like, I love them both, but I think maybe because Federer's a bit older and like it seems like he's got less time to win these things. But I don't know. I really wanted Federer to win, and it was really exciting to be there in the vicinity when he won his 18th Grand Slam, and also get to see it as well. It was awesome. So I think Suzie took really good pictures of it when he came in. So that's her pictures of him. So this is in Margaret Court Arena when he came in. And I don't know if I can quickly show a video of like how hyped up the crowd was when he came into the stadium. Okay, so he's just saying thank you and stuff. He's so humble. These guys are so humble. It's awesome. So I have work the next day, my first day back from holidays. But it's like, this is so big. Like, I just love this, and oh, so good. Yeah, this year's tennis was fantastic. I just had to do a little video to sum it up, and it was fun, really fun experience with Cam and Suzie as well. It was really, really fun. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what else to say except Yeah, I really enjoyed the tennis. That was so good. Yeah, it's awesome. So I think that's all for the video.